beautiful people. This is just a duo for right now. Van will join us in a few. This is the Sportsload. I'm your host, John. This is my guy right there, Mr. GPS, Garrett Paul Smith.
This is
How's
the
it going there,
original.
Garrett?
This is the original, man. This is like
Yeah, we going back to the OG
the
days.
OG. this,
The founders,
this is me and
the
you.
founding fathers. Yeah,
Yeah, we're literally George Washington and
and
whoever
Lincoln.
Lincoln. No, not Lincoln.
Hmm
You can be John Hancock.
Pause. But
I figured you'd like that. I don't know.
John Hancock.
John. Yeah, there you go. It's perfect, dude.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man, but before we get started, don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, keep subscribing, leave comments. And each day we're trying to get better at this. Announcement coming soon. I keep saying this, but I'm gonna announce some future shows. We're just trying to get everything lined up properly, and as far as scheduling is in fact. So, bear with us, be patient. We're growing, pause. We're growing. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep doing better. I would like to give a shout out. This is a side note, just another do, but I figured, give business a shot. Shout. I was in an Uber a couple days ago, and let me make sure I get this right. One second, Gary. Just give me 1 second. Since we're
Yeah,
trying to
that's
kill
good.
time for Ben anyway,
Yeah, that's
so I'm
fine.
gonna give
We
this.
can, just bullshit for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
just bullshit on the pod.
getting more high perfume. All right, I got it. So I was with a guy. This guy, he was talking to me about his perfume business. It's called Muha Perfume. He gave me everybody trying to make a side hustle, and you gotta respect the hustle of everyone that's doing it the right way. And this guy actually, the perfume was amazing. Actually, it was really good. If you guys want to order anything, you gotta hit him up on his Instagram. It's called Muha Perfume. Pretty good. The ladies will love it. It's Memorial Day. You guys coming up soon. You guys gonna go hit up barbecues. Might as well smell right. Go hit up that Muha Perfume. DM him. You get a good price for it. So there you go. Support small business. Anybody trying to get it. Just like us.
Yep.
So
We're a
shout
small
out to that
business.
guy. Yeah. All right, so let's get right into it, man. Let's get to the game, the one of the wackest game sevens I've seen in my life. And it was between the Thunder and the Nuggets. I believe I had the Nuggets winning this game because they had that championship pedigree.
Yeah, me
But
too. Same. I
yeah,
think yesterday we picked. I think we were all on the Nugget.
K,
Well, K was on the
well,
Thunder. I
K,
think.
yeah, K was on the Thunder train. What I will say though, excuse me, one thing I noticed. There's two things I noticed with this game in particular. One, speed kills, and the Nuggets just ran out of gas. Nuggets just flat out ran out of gas. And when you have Joker, you still have a puncher shot. Aaron Gordon, man, respect to that guy. He limped his ass off in that game. He
Played
rebound, even
24
with a
minutes.
yeah,
he was like
great.
sick,
Yeah,
right?
he had a
Or
yeah,
he
he had
was.
a great grade two hamstring injury. That's the shit that got Steph. Steph didn't play for that with that. And I looked it up. This is a 3 to 6 week window of just resting. So shout out to that guy because he could easily tear it. He could easily tear that in this game. But respect the heart of Aaron Gordon. He pretty much was like the second best player on that team. Like without him those two buzzer beaters, we wouldn't be talking about the Nuggets right now. So big respect to Aaron Gordon. I'm interested to see what this team does in the future. Russell Westbrook, he has a player option. We don't know if he's going to come back or not. He actually fit in that system pretty well. I thought it was a bad matchup in the beginning, but a bad marriage. Now I think it's like a match made in heaven. I think he needed to be around a great, like a legend like Joker. But I don't know. I think Michael Porter Jr. is like dead weight, personally.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
never
do very
liked his
much in this
game.
game either. Kind of.
And to be fair, also respect to him too, because he did play with a shoulder injury. So, but his game, like, when it seems to be playoff time, he seems to disappear a lot. He doesn't play good defense. He's a liability on defense. And he's a one trick pony. Like he just chucks up threes. So he doesn't.
That's the
His
league now,
game,
though. So I don't
yeah,
know.
but he needs to evolve. His game needs to evolve because he's not even. He wasn't even, again. I know he has a shoulder injury, but if you're in the starting five, you have to produce somehow. If your threes ain't working, take it in, man. Like you gotta make your game evolve. You can't
Yeah,
be a one trick pony anymore.
he was 0 for 4 on threes.
See? How much
Terrible.
points do you have for the game?
6. 3 just regular field goals.
Pull up his contract real quick, Garrett. Look at his contract. Look at his contract.
I mean, let me look at this. Let me get to his contract.
Now I'm gonna get pissed. Now I'm getting pissed.
I mean, is he gonna be? Let's see if he's gonna be easy to get rid of.
I say no. I said niet.
Oh, I'm already
Niet.
seeing what's happening here, and it's not looking
Uh,
good. 5 years,
yep.
179 million signed in 2022. So he's in the middle of the contract. He's owed
Good,
35 million. Or
good luck.
that's a cap hit, but that's
So-
also what he's probably owed.
Yeah. So I say that's a dead weight. You paying 100, you paying 35 million for 6 points.
12 million guaranteed for 2026, 2027. And
It's-
17
it's
million
some-
guaranteed if he gets an All-Star appearance in any of the 2021 through 2026 seasons.
Yeah, it's not happening. Not happening. I will say though, like his contract isn't as terrible as I thought it was. I thought he was still still in the beginning process. So it is. Someone could take that contract. A bad team would probably take that contract.
I bet you next year at like the trade deadline or whatever, he could get traded pretty.
I don't think they're gonna hold on for him that long. I think they'll just package it, like get rid of him for.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
realistically, it's
I
only
don't-
2 years, and he's getting paid
Mhm.
38 and 40 million the next 2 years. So that's
It's-
what, 70
it's-
million.
it
Who's gonna take that contract on? I don't know.
Especially with this second April cap hit league now.
Yeah, second
but-
apron
and-
stuff. It's the same as the cap, so it's still.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think a team. I'm not thinking no like Lakers, Knicks type of thing. I'm thinking more like Washington.
Like Pistons.
Yeah, I mean,
or
like,
something, and some teams that
Pistons,
have like cap
yeah.
room to
To,
waste,
to
basically.
absorb that. Yeah. To absorb that money. So yeah. Yeah. So again, sad to see Nuggets go out the way they did, but shout out to the OKC for just taking care of business.
They played a hell of a game.
Yeah. You couldn't miss.
Everyone
You
really
couldn't miss.
produced, even.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess does this settle the MVP debate though? Because like Alexander had like a great game, 35 points,
Yeah.
3 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah. I think so. I think he definitely gets the MVP now, but I don't know why it should have been based on this series. I get the
It should
parity.
have
I
been
get the
decided before this series, right? Like they should have been
Yeah.
already voting this
Like-
before at the end of the season. Like I
exactly
don't understand why
like,
they're waiting
like
until now. Like
yeah, exactly like every other series, every other season where they had this.
every other sport and every other series, they
Mhm.
yeah. So that's
So my thing is they just did it for parody, for semantics.
yeah, just to
You
have
know,
them play
like-
against each other and then be like, oh, say, look, 2 MVP candidates. Here they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Who do
then
you
winner
think's
gets
gonna
the
be
MVP. Yeah, come
Well,
on.
it's gonna
I
be
mean, look,
Alexander now.
yeah, it has to be him. He definitely won it. One thing I didn't like about the game though with Joker is that he was complaining. He had his Luca moments, like complaining to the refs a lot. Like that's not his. He threw him off his game, and he shot poorly from 3. I think this whole series he didn't shoot good from 3.
I mean, he was
So,
only 1 of 2 from 3. It wasn't like.
Oh
insane.
really? I thought he
Yeah.
shot a bunch. I thought he was jacking up 3s today. I'm sorry. I must have got the games mixed up.
I mean,
Maybe it was
everyone
game
else on the
6.
team was trash. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The 3 points, the
Uh,
3-point percentages are 1 for 3, 2 for 9, 0 for 4, 1 for 2, and 1 for 8. So yeah,
Jesus.
as a team, they're actually shit at 3 shooting.
Oh man,
In
so
fact,
that
the
leaves us now.
3-point percentage as a team was 22%. That's bad.
Yep. So then that leaves us now with OKC versus Minnesota, which I think should be a very interesting series. Early predictions I give because they're I personally selfishly I want Minnesota to win because I'm a Knicks fan. So I think the easiest route to the championship. Well, if we get past Indiana, and believe me, again, I repeat, will not be an easy task.
Knicks in 7.
Okay. Yeah, Knicks in 7. But let's say the Knicks do pass through. Let's be honest right now. If 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 the Knicks already won a championship, if you really think about it, everyone on all the Final Four guys was a former Knicks. They have Knicks in them. Obi Toppin in Indiana, Harstein in OKC,
Yeah, I saw
and then
that.
you got Dante and
Randall and
Randall.
yeah.
Yeah. So the Knicks will get a ring. It's just which Knicks are going to get it. You know what I mean?
Former Knicks or current ones? I
Exactly.
think
Eh,
Minnesota's
but
like the drama pick, right? Like that creates the most drama for a
mhm,
championship
yeah.
because it's former Knicks versus the Knicks.
Now listen,
Can
if I'm a
Julius Randle prove why the Knicks shouldn't have traded him away for whoever they got for him?
well, to the Knicks credit, the guy never played in the playoffs. Really, he's always seemed to get hurt at the wrong time. He
I mean
tends
that's
to get
true,
hurt.
but
Yeah, so like this is his first time really being fully healthy in the playoffs. And to his credit, he's played very well. He is the second guy, but it's you got. Let's get to OKC first. But if I had to, again early predictions, I'll probably have OKC winning the series in six. Although I want Minnesota to win this series. Again, Ant is playing on another level. But matchup wise, I think OKC is a bad matchup going forward against any team now. I think because they got so many guys that could just like kill you. And then
yeah, they're just
SGA is
such a
just
better team statistically as well. It's
yeah,
crazy.
and they
Every
play great
category they're just better than the
and they play
Timberwolves.
defense very well. They play defense. They play defense really good. So it's gonna be hard to beat OKC. I want them to lose because I want Minnesota to be there, but it's just Anthony Edwards versus the world. Like it's again this. If I'm a script writer for the NBA right now, this is magic.
I mean,
This
I
is
think it's better if Minnesota wins because they're a 6 seed going to the finals. Like
yeah
that's like crazy. And then versus the
yeah
Knicks, who lots of former players. Like, and what do we
yeah.
think the
Are you,
Timberwolves have to do to actually get a win in this series? I mean, probably take all
well,
the home games, definitely.
you got to take right now. They got to win at least. They have to take one game in OKC for sure.
Yeah,
They have to even
that's
if
gonna
they're
be the
at game
toughest
one
thing
again.
too.
And the thing is, they do have they have the luxury of being off almost damn near a week, so they're well rested. Now that doesn't guarantee anything because they could be rusty, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That could be
Yeah,
actually
so
bad. So
it's a give and take. Like actually, Knicks they came off a war with Detroit and won the first two games against Boston the next time. Imagine if
they're
the Knicks would
so
have swept them.
their momentum
Yeah,
was
they have the
so hot.
momentum going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like in the NFL we always say go for the wild card, man. The wild card is
Oh
dictate
yeah,
how
yeah.
far you'll go. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
because
like the wild
getting
card
that bye
team,
week is terrible.
yeah, like the two wild card teams right now in the NBA is the Knicks and OKC. So if you really think
and
about it,
Timberwolves, not OKC.
no, OKC, no, OKC because the Timberwolves had a week off.
Oh
They're
yeah,
not,
yeah.
they had a week off, and Indiana had a couple days off as well. So like they're gonna be well rested, but they could be well rusty as well, and Minnesota as well because Ant is gonna be a primary scorer. So like they, that's what I'm saying. Like the matchup doesn't bode well for Minnesota. I think if the other, I don't even know which advantage they have because whatever advantage you think they have, OKC could match it. Bench, big men. You know what I mean? Like it's the star guys. It's pretty much SGA and Anthony Edwards, and Edwards might have to do way more for them to exceed to beat OKC.
The only slight advantage they have is actually the rebounds. That's the only thing they're close in.
Mm.
And field goal percentage,
Oh,
they're pretty
well,
close in
true.
that a little
Yeah,
bit.
Rudy Gobert. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I like to call him Rudy Gobert, but
Yeah, Gobert.
because
That's what his name looks like, though.
yeah,
To be honest,
it's American. Yeah, it's because he's Frenchy.
Gobert. Like that sounds
But
so
yeah,
American.
yeah. But the X factor, and it's funny you brought him up. I think he's the X factor. He's going to be the X factor in the league. In the series, as far as rebounding, getting those putbacks. He is a liability on offense, but I think he can be the X factor. Nas Reed has to play out of this world. It's going to be tough because as much as I see OKC in six, I can also see OKC in four. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
yeah. You could
yeah
see
I
it
could
going either way.
Yeah, the only way Minnesota beats them if it's in seven. It has to be seven. And they have to win one of those road games. They have to for their sake.
Yeah, I mean
Like
it's impossible to win the series without it. I think because
yeah, because and look, I don't want to take anything away from them, but out of all the teams in this playoff, they kind of had the easiest road. You know, they faced it like Luca was hurt. LeBron apparently got hurt during the series, and when they in Minnesota, but Luca was not himself. He had food poisoning, and then it doesn't help that the coach ran him to the ground, both of them. You know, from like they played the whole second half in one. I think it was game two or game three. So that wasn't helpful. But Luca wasn't healthy, and in the second series, Steph was hurt. Steph pulled a hamstring in game one, I believe, or game two. I don't remember. So they had the luxury if of you know getting some
for a 6 seed,
getting
honestly, they kind of cooked,
yeah
right? Like they kind of got
yeah
really
yeah
lucky.
they got real lucky for a 60. I agree. So
Yeah, because you
this
just
has
had
been
Lakers had problems, Warriors had injuries, and then
mhm.
Thunder though they're
And
kind of on rails. Like
yeah, Thunder are they. I mean,
they
they're
swept
pretty.
the
They
Grizzlies. They
went to
battered
war,
the Nuggets pretty good. I
hmm
mean, granted,
and they're
Nuggets were
still
hurt,
healthy.
but yeah, and they're still healthy,
hmm
which is most important, of
hmm
course.
Yeah, I'm again. Look, as much as I want Minnesota to win this series, I can't see a way that they can, other than the ones we stated earlier.
Yeah, they need to
Like
steal a game or two. If they can steal one or two games on the road, that'll be huge.
yeah, this is almost the same as the Knicks versus Boston series, where on paper you don't see the Knicks. If the Knicks win two games, it'll be a Christmas miracle. So like I don't know.
That's literally what happened though too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a rough one. But you'll agree, right? You say OKC in what six
Yeah, let's
or
say
five?
OKC in like 5 probably.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's a
give you.
safe pick. Even though we
Yeah,
do want the Timberwolves to win because that'll just be better TV.
yeah, it'll be better TV. And do you want to see a parade in Oklahoma? Really?
Does
You know what
anyone
I
really want to see that?
mean?
I
Or
mean,
Minnesota or Indiana? Really?
yeah, those offices will be lame. They're not
Yeah.
gonna burn down
Uh,
their city, I don't think.
No, no, that's only just meth heads falling asleep standing up. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, so that's the NBA news of the day. We'll move on to baseball, but before we get to the Subway Series, breaking news ish. Um, Phillies closer was it Jose Alvarado? Did I get his
Yeah,
name
Jose
right?
Alvarado.
Tested positive for PEDs or synthetic testosterone.
Yeah, exogenous
Garrett,
testosterone, which is
yeah, yeah,
synthetic.
yeah. So, all right, Garrett, tell me what's going on with this guy. What's his numbers looking like, and the damage it could do to the Phillies? The Phillies'
All
future.
right. Oh, here's his numbers right here. He's
Mhm.
this season he has 7 saves. He's 4-1 with a 2.7 ERA in 20 appearances, 25 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 20 innings pitched. Yeah, he's been one of their better better relievers in the past few
Mhm.
years, pretty much. So this is gonna hurt them because he can't play in the postseason as well. Even though he'll be
Wow.
back before the end of the season, obviously,
Right.
close to the end of the season.
Yeah.
But so I don't know where that puts. I don't know what game we're on right now in terms of like how many games they've played so far, but probably in September sometime.
Damn, and he still wouldn't be eligible. Why wouldn't he be eligible for the playoffs though? Like, is there a rule to that? Like, just because you have to have certain games played?
No, because that's what happens when you get suspended for PEDs. You have to play
Oh,
for the
that's the part.
postseason too.
So that's the plan. That's just the rules of the land.
Yeah, it's just the rules. That I don't know. I don't
I
know
don't
when
know
they
why I
started
don't.
that. Oh, 160.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
So there's 116 games left for the Phillies. So he'll be back in like September.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go hit up the trade market by trade deadline to see if they can get something. But do they have anybody in their who could step up in their bullpen or somebody in their minor league program? You think that could help them out? Again,
They
as
might
Mets
have.
fans, we don't care.
I don't know. I don't really care, but I will look to see if
Exactly.
they have anything for the sake
Yeah.
of the podcast.
and for the sake of the Mets, who are going to be facing them
I
quite a
mean,
few
if they
times in the
don't,
years.
then well, Fangraphs already has him taken off the freaking roster. Because of course they did. All right. Yeah, he's yeah. So also Aaron Nola's on the IL, which is cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know who they're replacing him with. I think maybe I don't remember who was on their team before, but anyway, they have some pitchers in there. I just don't know who replaced them. It looks like it might have been Carlos Hernandez or Joe Ross, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Matt Strahm. I don't know if he. I think he was already up though. I'm not sure who
Okay.
actually replaced them, but anyway, they have other pitchers. They have. I'm sure they have guys in there that they're gonna bring up, or they'll sign someone.
Okay. Well, look, I think they'll probably hit. It's almost like they'll probably hit what they'll see in the trade market during the deadline time. You
Yeah,
see, they could do
they'll
anything.
probably get some at the deadline. I'm sure.
All right. So fuck it. Van will be here whenever he can. If not, we're gonna just talk about the Subway Series anyway. Fuck him.
I mean, he's a Yankees fan, so he would bring some kind of balance.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
this is gonna be just doom and gloom. Mets doom and gloom.
Yeah, I'll try to play the middle pause to see if I could be
Just pretend to be a
diplomatic.
Yankee fan. Fuck
Yeah.
Soto.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say,
But
basically.
yeah,
All
pretty
right,
much.
John. Yeah,
Bring
we
back
get it,
to
bro. We get it. Fuck Soto. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, to be fair, though, I am disappointed with his play and his body language of late. Like, I don't think he took this series serious enough. I think he was just laughing it up a lot, which bothered the hell out of me. But we'll get to that in a few. Um, let's start with today's game. The Mets really shot himself in the foot. I don't know
Big time.
what the hell Pete saw. Like the Alvarez grew 8 feet, and so I'm like, what the hell was that? That I didn't understand that at all. And that again, I'm not gonna dwell on that with Pete. I think it was just a mental breakdown. So I'll let that one slide. The issue I have, and I've been thinking about this for a while. This might not be a hot take. You probably might agree with me. I think Vientos should not play third base. I think he should just be a DH.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are of the opinion that it should be Vientos at DH and Beatty at third.
Yeah, Beatty's a
Defensively.
better defender. Yeah, Beatty's a better defender. Like Vientos makes great plays too, but he'll like little ground balls is just like he bobbles the ball way too much for my liking. Pause. And I think even I really clutch my pearls if I when I see him throwing to first base. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't seem like a legit third baseman at all, man. I think he should just be a DH
Yeah.
and then let Beatty cook and Beatty cook. And even like Luis Angel Acuna he can play third base fine. Yes, I don't know, man. Like I'm glad you're with me on this one. Like I don't see Vientos as the linchpin at third base at all.
No. I
I
think
think
Beatty, if Beatty can bring his bat around
that's the issue,
fully,
man.
then I think Beatty's the third baseman easily, and
Yeah,
Vientos
and
slots in at DH, and they could get rid
now
of
again,
Marte too. He's been
yeah, that's the thing, man. I feel bad. Marte is just like because he look pinch hitting is literally a science. Like you got to be accustomed to that coming off the bench and getting hot.
it's true.
Marte has never been like that. Again, it's like the same. Like when you have runners in, like it's almost an art form. Like when runners in scoring position as well, because it's like your heart rate. You gotta be, clear your head. You can't force the issue.
Yeah, it's a
It's an art.
different animal than playing every day
Exactly.
because you're not playing every
Exactly.
day. You're just batting randomly.
Exactly. So being a pinch hitter, it's like you don't know when your next at bat gonna be. Again, you could be
Could
next
be
two
next
games.
game, next at bat.
Mhm.
It could be anytime.
Exactly.
Every
Yeah.
week.
So Marte, like I think the Mets should have tried to get what they can early before the season even started. Because now it's starting to like he's literally a talent that he's just wasted talent. And they had a deal with Kansas City beginning of the season. I don't know for who and for what. But I didn't care, man. I would have just made the deal. You know what
I
I
didn't
mean?
hear
Like
about that,
I would
but
just. Yeah, I think it was a deal lined up for him with Kansas City that the Mets ended up backing out of. I I know it was with Kansas City. I don't know who backed out from what first or whatever, but I know it was with Kansas City. And I would have just pulled the trigger. Like, you're not gonna get. I mean, whatever you're not gonna get much any right now. You know,
I mean, he
anyway,
can't be
so
worth. He's not gonna be worth that much because he's old and.
yeah, and I think also not bringing back Iglesias is also. I mean, again, I think he's a good locker room guy. I'm not saying Iglesias is going to save the franchise or anything like that, but you need that guy. Like I think it'll actually a guy like Iglesias to help a guy like Juan Soto out because Juan Soto's body language to me is just like out of sight, out of mind. He doesn't seem like he's like I don't. I'm not trying to stir anything up. I think look, he's still getting on base. He didn't have a horrible season, a horrible series, but something's off with him. He's late on like Saturday's game. He fucking Schmidt, their starting pitcher, really just gassed him with two fastballs that Soto will never miss on any time. And that's not so that he's late on pitches, man, and he's not hitting on pitches he normally would have hit. Like he's just not himself. It seems like I don't know if it's the money
Yeah,
getting
he's
to
like
him, which
off or
is
something. It's not.
yeah,
He hasn't been hitting
he's
as well
not
as he
he's
usually does. Feels like.
yeah. And thank God that Lindor and Pete, who are known slow starters, are hot and
Oh,
it started getting hot.
this game, Soto, Alonso, Viento, or Soto,
Oh yeah, they ate shit. They ate
Alonso,
shit.
and Lindor were all 0 for 4.
Yeah,
So,
they all ate shit. Yeah, barring this series though, overall,
they've been
Lindor and
hot this start of
they've
the
been
season, though.
yeah
This series was
right
like kind of an outlier, but
yeah. I again, I'm not mad that they lost the series. Like the Yankees protected home court, fine, whatever.
I mean, and
But
plus,
that
to be fair, we've dominated the Yankees over the past like 2 or 3 years. Like we've won every Subway Series since like 2021,
right, and then we still have 3 more games lined up with them anyway, so
and it's
we
in
can
Queens, so thank God.
yeah. And we're gonna try and be on those games for sure, Mr. Garrett. We gotta hit those games up.
Yeah, we got to go to one again. That game we went to in
Yeah,
2021 was so good.
amazing. It was so good,
Lindor's
and it was a
3-run
fight.
home
Yeah,
game, and then there was a fight with
yeah.
Stanton.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, I think with this series again, the Mets are due for a losing streak. The come back to earth series,
Yeah,
and this
we kind
could
of
be it.
been coming back to earth recently, for sure.
Yeah, so like
It's been tough.
we have been on a little up and down, but the hitting, the pitching has been great. The bullpen, for the most part, I don't trust Reed Garrett. I think he needs to come back down. He needs to set him down. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him. I
He's
liked him
going
in the
through a bad
beginning.
stretch.
Yeah,
So,
he's like missed. He's way off in his pitching. Um,
but Diaz is
I'm
pretty good now. He's doing well now.
yeah, yeah.
At least
Wait
we
one
got
second,
Diaz.
kid. Yeah, and but look, we know Diaz is still a cardiac mess waiting to happen. You know what I mean? It's going. He's going
Yeah,
to
the typical
do some.
Diaz experience is him like giving up 3 runs. You know, we have a 4-run lead. He gives up 3, and then he strikes out 3 in
Yeah,
a row. That's
exactly.
That's what he
That's
does
exactly.
every
Yeah,
single time. It's like, man, you
yeah.
can't just strike
But
out
you're
3 in a row
still
first. You have to give it 3 runs first. Really?
exactly.
Ugh.
Yeah, he really needs to. Again, this is typical him. And look, we rather have him over any closer right now, and any because he's our guy. He's 10 for 10, I believe, in closing in safe situations. I'll ride or die with that guy anytime.
I mean, since 2020, what, 1 or something? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's the best closer in the league, I think.
yeah. I'd rather
It's kind
have
of not
him
even close
over.
because everyone else has fallen off.
And
Like,
look,
look at Emmanuel Clase. He's doing crap this year.
yeah, and he was like,
Shell. He gave
he
up
was
more runs already this year than he gave up all last year, which is crazy.
bro, and he was like the marquee guy this year, right? When the free agency for closers.
Is he? Yeah, he might be.
I,
If he is a free
yeah,
agent,
so
he's definitely marquee. Because he was one of the best in the league
for a while.
for a long time.
Yeah.
He's sucking
But hey,
now.
look, like, yeah, bullpens and closers are very like, they're finicky guys. Good today, good this year, horrible next year. That's the roller coaster
Good
ride of a
one
bullpen
start,
guy.
good 1 inning, bad the next one.
Yeah. So,
Head cases,
um,
all of them.
the Mets, who the Mets got this week? I know the Dodgers coming over the weekend.
Yeah, I looked at their
But
schedule.
Yeah, because it's starting to get a little. I mean, look, we went through a little of
We got the
the.
Red Sox.
Yeah, that's okay. That's right. So, and we're playing at Fenway or we're playing at home.
Oh, it's at Fenway.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is gonna and this is it, man. Like this is the ringer now. Like we went through the first ringer with the Cubs and the Phillies. Now this is the big boy club. Now you're
And then
going
we
through
got
the
the
big boys.
Dodgers. Same
Dodgers
same
coming
day
up.
as Pacers next game too, apparently.
Yeah. When they that's the Wednesday. Oh, game two. That's Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the in the Boston series, right?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Then Thursday off
Thursday's
day,
off,
and
and
then
then
Friday,
Dodgers.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna kick the
Oh,
Dodgers'
play
ass.
we better, but
I
look,
mean, I
first
hope
we
we
gotta get
do
through
because
Boston.
we need to get payback for that NLCS loss,
Yeah, look, and
and to shut people
I,
up about us not being good against good teams.
yeah, well, Soto needs to step up like
Crap.
this week. This is Soto's week now. I honestly think it's a mental thing with him now. I think the money, all these things are
It's
starting to
pressure,
shine.
man.
Which
He's
is
starting to feel the
yeah,
pressure of New York.
yeah. Listen,
It's
this is
not
look.
easy.
You get that big money, you get in a big city, and these crowd. Look what the Knicks crowd are doing right now. They're still rioting right now. They still think it's Friday. You know what I mean?
They think the Knicks won
Like
everything, apparently.
yeah. So this is a tough crowd. This is a tough town. They have to. He has to show out. He's been through it before, the Yankees did, but he don't have the luxury of having Judge and all these players to like hide his bullshit away from him. Now he just has to he has to be the leader.
He has to be the guy,
He, yeah, and sometimes that's just how it is.
And
And
being the guy means you
you,
take a lot of shit, unfortunately.
yeah,
Especially when
yeah,
you play bad.
yeah. He needs to. What I'm seeing from him, and again, his body language or whatever, to me, is just like he's just riding the course. And I don't know if anybody's there to talk to him, like Lindor, could just bring him like, look, man, you're part of this team for a long time. Like they look. This crowd will love. They cheer. They haven't even turned on him yet.
No, not
And
yet. It's still
to
early.
be honest, though, if it was a time to turn on him, it would have been this series. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
yeah,
I'm
very
being honest.
easily.
Yeah, they could easily turn on him because he didn't really do anything. Like he didn't bring in any runs. He didn't no home runs. Again, he's just late. He's late on his hitting, man. He's swinging late. I and he's I don't know. He's like pretty much like him and Vientos. I expected a lot more of, a lot more from. Excuse me. Like Vientos is like swinging at like hard. He can't. Some reason the sliders is like his weak link or something. He
I'll have
can't
to
hit
I'll have
breaking
to look into
pitches.
that because his OPS is his lowest since he was in San Diego, 2022.
Okay? He's Soto is just late on pitches. Vientos, it seems like he gets stuck with breaking pitches like away from him, like a sweeping pitch or even a slider. He doesn't. He can't. He just gets eaten up by it. I don't know what's his like. He's in his head. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about Pete. I'm not worried about Lindor. They're gonna figure it out because they prove
I
it.
mean, Pete has been like amazing this year. He's like a
Yeah,
totally different
and
guy, honestly. Like I
mhm,
don't know who Pete
I'm
is.
not
That's not the guy that we had last year.
new.
He's
And with Nimmo
he's
as
a
well,
different hitter.
and Nimmo's defense has been great. I wish he could do more hitting, but look, it's Nimmo. He's a good. He. I think with him, I think the pressure is to just hit a first pitch. I think he needs to be himself and just stretch the count, which is what he's always been. Yeah, I just think I like the aggressiveness. I like the base running. I like the pitching. I like the bullpen. The runners in scoring position is alarming.
Yeah.
It's very alarming.
We struggled with that last year too, though.
Yeah, it seems to be like our thing.
Yeah, it always
But,
seems to be your thing. And also, by the way, you're right about Soto. Breaking pitches, he has a 189 batting average, and he has a 245 slug, 413 expected slug, 279
see, and
WOBA. So yeah, he's not doing very well against breaking.
bro, then you're the analytics guy. You're the numbers guy. I'm going by what I see. And look,
No,
you
and
know what I
what
mean?
you
Like
see is correct. Actually, the eye test
yeah,
is valid here.
yeah. He seems off. Like just
Yeah,
watch that. the second game against the Yankees, the one that we did win, he got blown away by a fastball down the middle twice. He got hit, threw the ball. There's two back-to-back pitches and then a breaking ball to strike him out. I'm
Yeah,
like, what is he
negative one
doing?
run value against sliders, which is not very good.
Not
0
good.
against sinkers. Yeah, breaking pitches he's not doing well with, so that's.
Yeah. Now again, to our Mets fans out there, he will get off the schneid. Like this is he will be himself.
Yeah,
Like
he's gonna
he's too
find
good.
it eventually, but
Yeah,
it's just tough to watch now. And
yeah,
at least
and
it's still early in the season, so he could still
Mhm.
turn it around. I mean,
yeah,
this guy
and
is
but
it's crazy. He's a career 947 OPS hitter, so
yeah. So I think again, he'll figure it out. He's too good not to figure it out. I'm not too worried about what he can and can't do. I just right now it's easy to criticize because look, you're the money guy. You're the guy. You're the guy.
yeah, he's the
You know what I
guy.
mean?
$800 million.
Yeah.
Gotta produce.
Um. Yeah. Quick prediction though. What's your thoughts of Sandy? Can you bring up Sandy Alcantara's numbers real quick? What is he doing? Like, how's he doing for the Marlins? I know he's coming off that big Tommy John surgery. It's his first full season back. I want to bring him up for a second. I have an idea for you. What do you think?
You think they're gonna trade him?
I think he's definitely gonna be traded by. Again, I know the Marlins are playing good right now. They're not terrible, but
Yeah, they're still in last place. I'm pretty sure last time I checked.
okay.
But
What's his
he's
ERA in
he's actually
particular?
not doing very good. He's 9 games played, 2-6 record, 7.99 ERA, 41 innings pitched,
Ooh,
34 strikeouts, 1.16 WHIP.
yeah, yeah. I think
his,
he
his
I
fastball velo is still there, but everything else is kind of just.
what are your thoughts of a change of scenery here, coming here, or getting traded by the deadline to any team? Actually, he might be a hot commodity. Maybe
I could
I
see it
think with our
happening. I think the Marlins are always looking to offload players.
yeah,
And
I
plus,
think
he signed
him
that
to
big
the
contract recently. Remember, like a couple
yeah,
years ago.
right, right before he got hurt.
Yeah, it was right before he got hurt. I don't remember how much it was or anything, but it was. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah,
Now 'cause-
I think David Stearns, like one thing I will never doubt him is his pitching, whatever he can, like his pitching acumen, like he knows pitching. I think again we don't necessarily need him because we have Mania coming back and Montaz coming back, which is wild because it's gonna. What happens? Who's the odd man out? Because we already got 6 man rotation.
it's gonna be.
Who's going to the bullpen?
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be probably McGill, maybe, because he's been pitching
Yeah.
kind of. He's on his usual midseason meltdown streak.
Yeah, the thing is with him, he
And,
can't. He has a hard time going just 5 innings.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And then I guess I don't know who else was gonna go down because I've been doing so well, so it's kind of tough.
That's the thing. I
Not
think it's a good
Canning.
power.
Not Holmes.
No, I
Not
love
Senga.
Canning. No,
Hmm.
like they've all been great, and then not Peterson either. Peterson, like he pitched a great game today.
Yeah, not Peterson either. That's the thing. I don't know, man. They're gonna have to just They're gonna have to just go 7-man rotation, I guess.
Seven man, right?
Which is unheard of, but that's how deep our pitching is, honestly.
I think Griffin Canning has been like the shining bright spot of everything. Now, again, this is hard. This is not no knock on the rotation because they're all playing great. I mean, McGill, I think is the obvious choice for sure as one, but you can't let Griffin Canning go. Man. He's on like he'll have to give you like 3 bad starts back to back to back to just
Could happen.
warrant him.
Yeah, I don't think so. I
He's
think
so
he's on rails.
He's so good.
He was never
What's
that
his
good
ERA?
with the Angels.
Which is wild. Like, where did this guy go? What happened?
Mets are a pitching factory, honestly. We just take pitchers from other teams and we're like, laugh out loud. We're gonna turn your pitcher into someone really good.
From what I thought, I think if I remember correctly, because it was they had asked David Stearns what he saw in Griffin Canning and Mendoza and Stearns, like he doesn't throw his fastball hard enough actually. He was more like a breaking guy. He's throwing mostly breaking pitches. And he said, rely on your fastball. And I think that was the pitch that he's like was been his bright spot. How old is he, by the way? Is he young?
He is 29 years old.
So yes,
Yeah,
he's
he's
been.
5-1, 247 ERA, 47 innings pitched, 46 strikeouts, 1.29 WHIP.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
and the numbers don't even like it. Like the stats don't even like him really. But he's been pitching lights out. So
Lights out, man. Lights out. I know he gave up like 2 home runs recently, but before that, like he hasn't been. Well, the whole staff hasn't been giving up home runs.
yeah, we've given up like the least home runs I think in the league, starting pitching wise.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
back to I looked up Alcantara's contract.
Yeah.
He has 3 years left. One of them is a club option, $17 million per year.
Mm.
And then the club option is $21 million. So.
Okay.
But the cap hit
I
is
just
only
figured-
11 for the 17 million years, the luxury tax hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, keep an eye on that guy.
I think the Marlins could trade him honestly because they don't want to. They're not gonna want to keep this guy around if he's pitching like so badly, and then
Yeah.
and they're
I
cheap
think
and they don't like to. They just trade everybody away, so it's like it wouldn't be out of the possibility, right?
Aren't they under new management or trying to sell again? Like, I heard something crazy about.
They keep changing things around.
Yeah, I think
Jeter
Jeter.
as like the president for a while, and then they got rid of him.
Yeah.
And now someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing in Miami, which is weird. But that's a baseball. Yeah, it's a baseball town, but nobody shows up to those games.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Because Miami people don't care. I was talking about this with people on Twitter recently. How people in Miami don't care about their sports teams at all.
I agree. I
crazy.
agree. I agree. It's just like like look, man. We don't know when New York comes to town, they're gonna support. You're gonna see mostly Mets, Knicks, Yankees. Everybody's fan. Every New York fan base
It's
is
foreign
there.
to me too because I've lived in New York my whole life, and I'm like, how can you not support your local sports team? Like, what's wrong with you?
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
You don't get it.
I don't understand it. I don't because Miami's a beautiful city and it has they have history with good teams.
I love Miami actually. It's great
Yeah,
there.
who doesn't? Who doesn't? Yeah,
good women, good weather.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't understand why they don't show up for their play. Like that market is, but then that's the whole state of Florida. Tampa also having issues.
I mean,
like
to be fair for Tampa, they have a new stadium. They're in a minor league stadium now, and they're filling it up. So
yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, it's a minor.
But it's at 11,000 seats, so like that was their attendance anyway. So it's like
yeah, exactly. those are the diehards.
Hey, those were the diehards anyway. So it's like they're not actually,
Yeah, I don't know. And then like to me, no disrespect to Tampa, but that's a more older crowd anyway. It's an older city. You know what I mean? Like not gonna get it
and stuff. So
yeah. So I don't know. It's weird that the state of Florida doesn't support their teams. Like
it's like Los Angeles. It's the same. They have the same disease out in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
they can't.
They do. They do show up for their football though. They love their Dolphins. They love their Miami Canes. But that's about it. They don't show up for the Heat. They don't show up for anything. Yeah.
They just don't care. It's like I'd rather do meth than go in the swamp or whatever.
Yeah, they'll just like, dude, I gotta eat gator right now.
Yeah, you gotta get some meth and eat some gator and
keep it moving. I don't know. I don't see the logic in having a baseball team there if they're not gonna support it. It sucks because a lot of good baseball players come from Miami.
Yeah, and from Florida in general, even.
From Florida in general, I agree. Yeah, you're right. It's weird.
A lot of Cubans defect to Miami to be,
Yeah, I mean it's 90 miles away.
Yeah. Boat and they just which is good. Cubans are great baseball players, so it's like I'm not
the best. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, it's gonna be tough for the Mets to even incorporate more pitching into the lineups. I think they're fine where they are. Like, there's been a revelation.
Like, we never have too much depth, so we can always trade someone at the deadline, if anything, for a bat, because clearly
it's been a roll of, like, again, the hitting will show up eventually.
I
Just hope it
hope
won't be
so.
too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully in June we'll have Grimace come back and
yeah. Bring
we'll
back
be
Grimace.
we'll be like cooking then.
Let Juan Soto hug Grimace for like 5 minutes, and then
Make Juan
Soto
Soto and Grimace go in a room and do something
figure it out. Yeah,
unspeakable.
and figure it out.
Do something unspeakable, and then they come
Right?
out and they're like, "All right, I'm a changed
Oh
man."
man. So, what would you consider like before we wrap it up, Gary? What would you think would be like the best case scenario this week? The Mets record going into like with the Boston and the Dodgers series.
Oh
So it's
gosh.
6 games.
Honestly, if we come out 500 or better, that's a win.
Yeah,
Like if
I
we can
agree.
win half the games that we're playing, how many games is it? Like 6 games? Yeah, it's 6 games. So
Yeah, I think I think see this game is tough. The game that we just saw might be you hope it doesn't linger into the Boston series. But I think whatever happens in the Boston, we'll be prepared for Dodgers for sure. I think the Dodgers series we're gonna take 2 out of 3.
I think the Dodgers are going to be our get right series. We're going to play really well against them
Yeah,
because
I
we
think
always play well against the Dodgers for some reason. I don't know why
right.
we play so well, but we always do. We always like usually we usually win the series or sweep them or something.
Yeah, right when we're about to end the show.
Yeah, I think we need to take at least 2 from Boston and 2 from LA, and I'd be
Yeah,
happy with
I
that.
agree.
Like 4-2, fine, totally fine.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I I would agree with you, but I think again I could see us taking 1 in Boston and then 2 in with the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
that's probably more likely.
Yeah.
We probably lose the
But
first game because of bad juju, and then we just kind of
figure
finally
it
get it
out.
together.
I would say though this has to be Juan Soto's because of the field. He has to shine in this one. Him and Pete in particular
But then
should
after that, we have the White Sox, the Rockies, and we have the Dodgers
oh
again
thank
in
God. But
LA.
that's the road trip. Yeah, this is the road. We're going on the West Coast trip now. Right?
Yeah, that's the West Coast series. We have 4
Yeah,
games against the Dodgers in the first week of June. Then we have the Rockies again.
perfect. That's great.
So I
And then
mean, the schedule is
Soto
pretty
should be hitting
kind to us,
bombs.
and then it gets really tough after in the third week of June.
Dude, we haven't even
Atlanta,
faced the Braves
Philly,
yet.
Atlanta.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lily, Philly, Atlanta. That's tough.
Yeah. But let's again. We have to take what we can get. Focus on the teams at hand right now. It's gonna be a good week for the Mets, hopefully. But I think Soto should shine in Boston. I think this will be if you want to get off the schneid, it'll be that series.
Yeah, and Bregman's been tearing it up recently, so
Mm.
gotta watch out for
So
that
it's
guy.
gonna be who are the starting pitchers for for this series coming up?
Oh, I just looked at it too. Hang on.
Yeah.
I was just looking at. I was just. Let's see. So the first one's gonna
Man,
be Clay Holmes versus Walker Bueller.
ooh, Walker Buehler's coming back from that injury too.
Yeah, he's 4-1, 4.28 ERA.
Not great, but the record is fine.
I mean, yeah, 122 WHIP, 33 innings pitched, 29 Ks, 9 walks. He's not walking people at least, so.
That's good. Yeah.
And then let's see. The next game we have. Oh no! It's Tyler McGill versus.
Where's Singa at, man? What's going on with Singa?
I don't know. It's Tyler McGill versus Garrett Crochet,
Ooh.
fellow Garrett.
Damn.
Crochet's been really good, so
Yeah.
that's
And
worrisome.
then the end game of the
The
last
rubber
one.
game. Oh wait. Oh, I think I skipped one. Oops. Wait. McGill.
No, you got it right.
Why is it showing 2? Am I stupid? Oh, Sanga's the first game. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that makes
I
sense.
skipped the Monday one. That's why. Oh, because it's
So
already
Singa.
Monday. That's why. All right, yeah.
Oh,
My bad.
okay, yeah. So Singa versus Bueller.
H. Dobbins. Hunter Dobbins.
Never heard of him. Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2-1,
okay.
3.9 ERA, 1.3 WHIP, 27 innings pitched.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
that's a good matchup. I don't mind.
we gotta hit Walker Buehler hard,
So I
man.
think we
He,
win
he can't,
games 1 and 3 based on the pitching matchups.
okay.
Because we know
You think so? You think the Walker?
McGill's gonna give us a stinker. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, he could give us good four innings though.
yeah, first 4 innings would be fine, but
Well,
after
look,
that he's gonna
he hasn't.
implode, and then
Yeah,
then what?
he has to. Well, he got to get out the first inning without fucking throwing 50 pitches. Then
True.
he always has this great 2 or 3 innings, and then by the fifth inning he just collapses.
Melts. Just his command just goes gone.
Yeah.
It's like he has
All right,
no
Van,
command in May.
Give us your Yankee take before we wrap this up.
Thank you, Mets.
Alright, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Mets. You guys woken up the belly. MVP Bellinger is back 2025 because of the Mets. Yeah.
Go on, let it all out.
I don't know. We got 3 MVPs. We have Stan coming back. It's looking good for the
I
Yankees.
think you have 4 MVPs, don't you? Isn't it 4? That was 4.
We have 3 right now. 4 with Stan coming back.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
He's hurt. Well, he's always
Well,
hurt. Guy's made of glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
And
long
look,
as he's in the playoffs, that's what we need.
did you guys really beat the Mets, or the Mets really beat themselves, bro?
Honestly, I think your bullpen kind of screwed you. No.
A
Well,
little bit, yeah. I mean,
Pete Alonso screwed us a lot too, but yeah, what's his name? What was the guy? What's his stupid name? Stanek. Was it Stanek with that pitch that inning? Yeah.
yeah, Stanek.
Stanek. I'm not gonna shit on him too hard because he has been reliable, but yeah, he had a stinker today. He didn't have a lot of help behind him though, but Stanek didn't. He made some goofy pitches though.
Stanek took the L, yeah.
Yeah, Stanek took the L today. Yeah.
Your bats look a little cold right now too.
We was talking
They
about
were
that.
very
Yeah,
cold.
very cold. I
And
think,
the whole
dude,
3 games too.
yeah, the whole season we haven't been hitting with runners in scoring position either. We've been pretty bad. Like I think one game we went 1 for 11 in one game for runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're again. It doesn't, especially in Yankee Stadium where you have the right field love. We didn't even hit. I don't think we had a home run in this series.
I don't think there were. Oh no. No, not the first game.
Definitely not the
I don't
second
know
game.
about.
No, the second game we didn't have no home runs. Unless Vientos maybe hit a home run or Nemo. I don't think so. I think we didn't have a hit. I don't think we hit any home runs this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, we this was a stinker for the Mets. We other than game 2. Oh, look, one thing I'll say that's honestly, the pitching both sides were pretty good.
You're what's his name? The starter for game 2. What's his name?
You talking about Griffin Canning?
Yeah, he's National League Cy Young favorite for me.
Me and Garrett was talking about how good he's been.
He looks
I
like
don't
your
know.
ace.
I mean,
He's
he's been good, but he's not. I don't think he's Cy Young yet. He needs to pitch a bit.
He needs more
bigger and
innings.
better.
Yeah. He hasn't gone 6 innings yet, right?
Really?
I don't know if hasn't gone 6. I have to look, but
Yeah, he hasn't. I know the thing with him, he doesn't have enough innings pitched, but he's been very good. And the thing is, like, the rotation really has been the bright spot. The only problem is that there's no I can't even tell you who was a true ace.
no, he's gone
I
6
couldn't
innings
even-
at least once. I see it here.
Once.
Yeah, in the last 5 games at least, he's gone 6.
Okay. No, I get. If I wouldn't be mad if you consider him our ace.
He's gone 6 innings 2 times. So
Yeah, see, which is if you can get 6 innings in of any pitcher nowadays, congratulations.
he has
You
47
know what I
innings
mean?
pitched, and usually for a Cy Young, you need about 180 at least minimum. So
Yeah. But
Yeah, so
he
needs to
has to
play.
get. Yeah, he got to get his innings up.
so he has to start at least probably 30 games and get a few like 6, 7 inning, 8 inning games.
It's crazy, but yeah, again, you guys. Is it the crazy thing is that like the ones who thought was gonna kill us wasn't the ones who killed us. Like yeah, like fucking Judge and Soto really didn't. They were pedestrian at best. I mean, Judge had a good game today, but for the most part, it was just Goldschmidt, DJ LeMahieu killed us the whole fucking series. Like the Yankees,
Cody Bellinger's been.
yeah, Cody Bellinger as well. Like it was more the secondary, the second axe was the one that beat us. Like the main attraction really were well, for sure. Like Soto wasn't doing nothing. Judge, he didn't alter the game, but
Yeah, he
fucking
got on base.
yeah, he got on base. And but Paul Goldschmidt, LeMayu, Bellinger. Um, I I like Grisham's game a lot. I think I honestly think you guys should keep him as the leadoff guy. He's a good leadoff hitter. Like I liked him at the leadoff spot. You guys should
Also,
play him more.
like him for fielding as well.
Yeah, he's a good fielder. Yeah. Look, the
Speaking
Yankees. Yeah, go ahead.
of fielding for Soto, you think he could have caught that grand slam?
No,
Like, not him, but like any decent fielder.
Nemo probably would have been
Snow run.
Nemo probably would have gotten close to it, but I don't think I think that was a straight up home run. That was a
Yeah.
straight home run. Yeah. We talked about Soto like being his body language doesn't seem right. It seems like he's late on pitches too. You watch game two in particular when Schmidt just blew two fastballs on him and he swung late. So yeah, so again, I'm not gonna be like right now. You can criticize him, but I think eventually he'll figure it out. He's too good of a player. I think the contract is in his head right now, which is normal shit. But he's got to do better. He's got to do. He got look. He needs to understand. Nobody. Or anybody could never live up to that contract. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like right now, when it's all said and done, he'll never live up to that contract. Nobody will ever live up to that contract.
Otani's looking like he's living up to his contract.
Right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, if we have to worry about Otani.
How long the contract is.
Yeah. So again, we'll see how it goes long term. But this is look. It's a 1 year. It's the first year of like what a 20-year contract. So he'll figure it out.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah. He needs to figure it out. He'll figure it out. Stan when Stan comes back, he'll go right back into the injury list, bro. You know damn well you can't count on him until the playoffs.
Yep, that's the only time. He doesn't even like. Recently, he has been mediocre at best during the regular season, even if he is playing. Last season, he didn't do that bad, actually.
Yeah, I think the Yankees like, dude, you guys struck gold with pretty much what you would consider guys probably past it. Probably like nobody thought Ghost would be hitting the way he's hitting now, and you've seen like DJ LeMahieu when he's healthy can still play. He can still offer something. And then you guys got your minor league guys hitting above, going above and beyond right now. The question is like, it's a long season. What happens when you guys hit the schneid? It's going to happen.
It's
So
already happening
like,
to the Mets a little bit. So
yeah, it's happening to the Mets. It's going to happen. And can you rely on your pitching for that whole season? Because that's the biggest hole in y'all game right now.
The pitching?
Yeah, right now, Rondon is starting pitching. Rondon, you can't count on him. I mean, Fried for sure, your ace. Like he's your Cy Young guy. I'm not worried about him. What you see is what you're gonna get for him
he's
for the
been
majority of the
solid
season.
for his whole career.
If
He's
healthy, if he continues, yeah. As long as he's healthy, you guys got another ace. But other than that, do you feel comfortable with Rondon and the rest of those guys? I mean, Schmidt seems like he has some good stuff too, but again, he can get rocked, he can get rattled. That's the concern. The only concern I have with the Yankees is that and a legit closer. Like right now, Williams look like he got his shit together, but can he be consistent?
No, who's the other guy we have? Is it Weaver?
Yeah, Weaver is a guy now.
Yeah, I mean Weaver's been doing pretty good too. So we have like
Yeah.
two options.
Yeah, but I'm
But
saying like, the thing is with especially with Williams is that he has it. He lost that closer position because of his inconsistencies. So now he
yeah,
has to, yeah, yeah. So he has to. My thing with him is like he has the stuff, he has the tools, but again, when you put on that Yankee uniform, that shit means something. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole lot of pressure when you put on that Yankee jersey. And I mean, like, and with him, he looked. What I haven't seen it. Like, I haven't watched every Yankee game, but the times I've seen him play, it's like he gets rattled. You know what I mean? He
yeah,
gets
pressure
rattled.
gets him.
He
Yeah.
feels the pressure.
So it's gonna. Yeah. So again, right now, he seems like he's back to his normal self. But we'll see. That's the only question mark with you guys is the pitching. It's the hitting will always be there, and you have the luxury of being in Yankee Stadium. It's still, you just gotta. It's the pitching that's gotta. But I'm knowing the Yankees. I'm pretty sure they'll make a move in the trade deadline for another starter. But and maybe up with some bullpen help. But it's just the pitching got to be consistent. Not worried about Judge. Judge could have. He's the MVP right now. Clearly,
Yeah,
yeah. He's a
insane
good
what
player.
he's done.
Yeah, and I'm happy for Goldschmidt. He's one of my favorite players. I'm happy for him.
I love the on
Yeah,
the Diamondbacks.
yeah, I love Bellinger. I always wanted him to be a Met, but you know, he's good. Like Bellinger seems to find his groove again. Like he's good. He's always been
He's
he's
been
a good
good
player.
since last season when he was with the
Yeah,
Cubs. He found
yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah, he just
just
started off slow this year.
yeah, but he'll figure it out. And look, and I think I think Jazz. If once you figure out what you're gonna do with Jazz, it's only gonna be better for you guys. Like you gotta. I'm not worried about him offensively. You gotta put him somewhere in the defense. He could play defense. He could play any. Just you guys gotta put him consistently in one spot.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I like him at
Because
second base.
I think he is a second baseman, and I think you need to.
Yeah,
One thing you guys don't do is run bases. I mean, look, you guys are up there. You're one of the oldest teams. That's your base stealer right there. You got to get him on base. Once he's on base, he could change the game.
yeah. I
Because
was
you guys
thinking,
don't. You guys, is who else is this guy? Is it Rice? One of the fast guy. Ah,
was it Rice?
Rice is one of the. Yeah, he could run the bases. I forgot. It's either
Isn't
Rice or
Volpe,
Grisham.
isn't Volpe or Oswaldo fast too? Or Peraza?
I'm getting
Oh,
my
it's
guys
probably
mixed up.
Oswaldo.
Yeah, if I
Oh, you
see his
got
face,
Aaron
I'll
on.
tell you. He was the guy that ran the base when Pete fucking threw the ball away. That guy.
Fuck, I
When
think it's
Pete,
a new guy.
no, that guy could run. Cause he went from first to third without with nothing. Like
I
that guy
think
could
that's the
run.
guy that replaced Oswaldo.
He could run. That guy got
He's
some.
kind of
He got
short.
yeah, the short stocky guy. But he could run. Yeah, that guy could run his ass off. Yeah. Shout out to look, man. You guys won the series. The series is not over though. You guys got to still come to Queens and finish us off. Good luck.
Mm. Now, what do you think about the Yankees trading with the Phillies to give him a closer?
They don't have a closer.
Exactly, we give them a closer, and
Oh,
they give us.
I mean, the Phillies still have Jordan Romano, so they're not totally cooked.
and who you want from the Phillies?
Probably either Alec Bohm or who's the second baseman? I forgot his name.
I don't think Alec Bowman is like the right fit for the Yankees, man. I think you
I don't
guys
think
just
you
need to
want
keep.
Alec Bohm. He's not
Who's the
that
second
bad.
baseman? The guy with the long hair.
For who? The Phillies?
Yeah.
Uh,
And then we'll say we snag Aaron Nola too
he's injured.
when he comes
I
back.
don't think.
Yeah,
you
like
want
when he
him
comes
either.
back.
And they're not gonna trade him either. I don't think.
Yeah, I honestly think I don't think they're gonna trade. I don't think you guys should trade out for Alec Ball, man. I think he's a free swinger too. He's gonna give you look. Take it for us, Mets fans. We've seen that guy a lot. He's a free swinger, but he's gonna get you. I mean, we don't. If he's bumping to you guys in the World Series, by all means, enjoy him. But he's gonna cost you guys some games.
Yeah.
Offensively, I was thinking more like a defense. type.
Yeah.
He's okay at defense. He's not. I don't think he's amazing.
No, isn't his second baseman better? Am I forgetting his name? Let me look this up.
Let me tell you about Alec Bohm.
Oh, Bryson Stott.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's good too. I don't know, I feel like Yankees need to make some type of move for the pitching.
Yeah, Bohm's not been amazing at hitting.
Yeah,
And
just look at his stats.
640 OPS, 256 average. And then as for his defense, he's let's see, fielding.
What's more?
-2. Oh no, yeah, -2 outs above average.
that's Alec Bohm, right?
Yep. Last year he was +3, but for his career he's -15. So
Oh.
he's not great at defense.
You know what? Yankees
Alright.
should absolutely get him. Go get him, bro.
Yeah, he kind of sucks at hitting, and he's not very good at defense.
A below,
so,
a below average fielder.
yeah, pretty much.
Perfect for the
Alright,
Yankees.
take that back.
Take him, bro.
Take him.
Do it.
Yeah,
Take him.
trade him.
Take him.
Take him
whoever
away
you
from
want.
the division.
Trade. You could
Actually,
trade
you
Stanton
want him on
for
the
him.
Phillies instead of the Yankees.
Like he doesn't bother us. He's no threat to
You
us.
could trade
You
Stanton
guys-
for Bohm. That's a perfect trade. The Phillies could use another power hitter that's made of glass, right? Like
you give me a good 10
This is-
games, but
this is a
if you
good-
make the playoffs,
this is a great trade for the Mets. I love this trade.
yes, the biggest winner is the Mets.
Literally, they have Stanton on
Look.
the Phillies. He's hurt all the time. Contributes nothing.
you guys, well, it's not you guys. It should have been Arenado because that Arenado would have been great for you guys because he's having a good year now. I think Arenado would have been perfect for the Yankees, but I don't, for some reason he didn't want to go to the Yankees. He had a no trade clause, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
They want that New York
Right.
pressure.
Yeah, and Arenado, and he's playing like with a chip on his shoulder because everybody thought he was done. Clearly, he's not. He's dude. He against the
Where's he
Mets.
playing now?
He's in St. Louis still.
Oh, he stayed.
He's gonna win another Gold Glove again. He's won like his 300th Gold Glove. That guy's great.
He has, I think he has 10 or 11 Gold Gloves, something like
I
that.
mean, he's
Yeah.
second best third baseman after Ramirez.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't want to come to the Yankees, but
Pressure.
man, he would have been great for you guys. Yeah, but the thing is too with the Yankees. My thing is, I think the A's is gonna catch up to them during the season. I still think you guys are gonna win the division because the division is weak, but I think the Yankees A's is gonna show they're gonna slump, and how they deal with that is gonna be interesting.
I mean, that happened to
Because-
us last year too. No.
Yeah, but you still had Soto and Judge and Stanton when he was around. You guys always hit out of a problem. It's when now you don't have when it's pretty much like there was a weird stat line like before this game obviously that the guys who hitting after Judge the average was like dog shit. Like Judge didn't have no help whatsoever. Like it was just me to just walk him and just pitch to the other guys. Like,
Yeah, I
there was
mean that's when Bellinger was doing shit, and we just him and
Yeah.
Paul Goldschmidt, and then Frank
pretty
Grisham's
much.
doing better now. It's at 12 home runs.
So no, which is good. Again, like let's see what happens. Again, you need consistency behind Aaron Judge. You gotta get consistent. Gotta get legitimate consistency from players like Corey Bellinger. I'm not worried about Paul Goldschmidt, and the young guys as well. Like whoever hits after Judge, gotta produce consistently. And that's the key. But again, I'm not worried about the offense. I think you guys will slug your way out of anything. The issue with me is the pitching overall, from starter to bullpen to closer.
I mean, that
It's-
bullpen looks good.
Decent. Can it hold up? That's what that goes for every team. Can your bullpen hold up for the
I mean-
season and into the playoffs?
Our bullpen last year is what brought us to the World Series, kind of.
You trust Carlos Rondon, by the way?
I didn't trust him last year. He's the type of guy, he'll give you, like, a good game, and you're like, wow, this guy's awesome, and then boom, he gets, like, 3 home runs in a row.
Yeah, he's one of those up and down guys. He's like the poster boy of like inconsistency.
Yeah,
Like
it's like once he goes to shit, he doesn't recover either.
yeah. He's a streaky guy because he'll give you three great starts and then like four bad starts, and then everybody starts hating him again. I get what's the story with Stroman? Is you guys coming back by any chance? The Yankee great Marcus Stroman.
I think he's trade bait. That's what I thought. He's unhappy, or he was.
Well, yeah, because
I
he's gonna
know he
get
has a tattoo on his forehead. Not his forehead, on his like, scalp. Seen that?
cool. No,
Yeah. So that's
no,
all I seen of him recently.
that's not like a cool guy.
Arenado's
No.
nickname is Sandblaster.
Pause. What the hell's that about? What the
I
hell?
don't know, man. I had to share. I was
What are,
like,
what are we
I
doing?
read that and I was
How
like,
do you get that
Sandblaster.
nickname?
I don't know, but
What the hell was that?
that sounds kind of
Sandblaster?
racist to me. Like what are they implying there?
This is just blasting sand, bro.
I guess so.
The
Sandblaster.
hell was that about? Jesus Christ. So any last words before we wrap this up, Van? With your Yankees, any thoughts going on with the league?
You know, I was at the game on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, Mets, Yankees, people going back and forth at each other, and
Mm-hmm.
then they'll take a second to come together to support the Knicks.
That's great to
That's
hear.
true.
Yes, New York is unified and going against each other at the same time. It's truly beautiful.
I like hearing good stories like
Oh,
that.
Van,
As
can we get your predictions for Mets Red Sox? Who are you rooting for? Should be
Mets
easy.
Red Sox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the Mets winning. My friends actually
I,
went to that game tomorrow, but
I'm really concerned about that series. I think it'll be the hangover effect from that Yankee series could affect us because that was that was just horrible on-field play by the Mets,
Horrible
and
offensive
that
play
shit.
too.
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm
they
really
look
worried
if you're
about.
trying
The
to.
offense is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you can't hit a home run at Yankee Stadium. What the hell chance do you have at Boston? And Boston is like a hitter's dream.
Especially that right field.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
little tiny
So
2-foot fence and
yeah,
only like
like you can
325
just
to right.
yeah
oh, wait, for Red Sox, Fenway.
Yeah, Fenway.
yeah.
Or I think it's actually shorter. It's like 315 in the corner.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're a pull guy, left hand field a pull guy, this is your league. This is your series.
Yep.
I don't see I don't see why the Mets should lose. Like
It's a
they're the better
carryover
team.
effect. Yeah, they're a better team, but there's a carryover effect. You know how it is. Like losing just as winning is like a virus. You know what
That
I
is
mean?
true.
Like so you have to just like that Pete play. Like that was so not Pete like. And then like you start seeing that, and you see Vientos making bonehead plays. You start it becomes like a virus within the game,
The
within
whole
the scene.
team is
Like then
infected.
yeah, because look what happened after that. Like Pete made a bad throw. This guy gives up a fucking grand slam next like couple of plays later. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
it's a virus.
One thing led to
I would have
another.
took him out the game. Yeah, I would have took him out the game. Bright spot though for the Mets that I've been shocked with on the bullpen is Brazoban. That guy's legit.
Yeah, he's been really good.
Yeah, I would actually put him as my eighth inning guy, my setup.
Maybe just switch
I
him
think
and
he
get Garrett.
yeah, or not I'll switch him to Stanek. I had Stanek as my setup guy, but I think Stanek is more of a seventh inning guy. Him, Reed Garrett, you can pick your poison with that one, but I think Brazoban is your eighth inning guy, and then you fill it with that Diaz. I think Brazoban earned it.
Yeah,
He earned that.
He's earned a promotion there.
I didn't even like him to be honest. Like, we used to smoke him when he was in the Marlins.
Yeah, and when he first came over to us, he wasn't very good either. I remember.
Yeah,
First few starts, he wasn't, or first few games he pitched wasn't very good.
yeah. He did make a bonehead play though with that stupid ass. Like, just throw the fucking ball to Pete. This guy just almost broke his ankle and almost killed Pete. You know what I mean? It was fucking killing my guy, yo. I would have never forgave him for that shit, bro. If Pete got hurt, I would
He's
have
a
like,
Marlins
dude, get it.
traitor.
He's like, dude,
Trying to
get
kill
him
Pete.
out of my
Come on,
team.
man.
Yeah,
You're on our
get the
team
hell out
now.
of
You,
here with that
can't
shit.
still try to betray us.
Yep. All right, fellas, let's
All
wrap
right,
this
let's
up.
wrap it
Good
up.
talk. Again, Van, congratulations on your Yankees win.
In the first
We'll see you
series,
guys.
series win
again.
in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Your
congratulations on that. But we'll see you in City Field. We're gonna
I
try to
wish we
all
swept
those.
you guys.
Don't get too hyped.
I
We'll
wish.
see. Well, we wish we'll sweep you guys. Don't worry, we'll sweep you guys in the City Field series. Don't worry about it.
I
It's like
got
we did
swept this
last year.
whole last year.
We did that last year, so it's gonna happen
Both
again.
series.
Yeah. You know what might be the problem? Soto. he, he just because we swept you guys with him last year, and now that he's on our team, you know what I mean? Like we got our ass kicked. So
I guess he's on Subway Series material.
nah, he's not. Well, look, he was laughing it up the whole series, and like
Maybe
again, he didn't
for
take it
the
serious.
next series we should sit Soto and then just play without him. That way we have the juju and they don't.
Yeah.
But we should all try and go to at least one of those games. For sure. The Subway Series game in City Field.
Yeah.
We'll be good to go.
Well, you know what that is?
This is next month, right? Oh, no, it's in July. It's in July.
July.
It's the 4th of July weekend. I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
You guys will be down to see, I think you guys play the Braves next month?
Yeah, we're supposed to play the Braves soon. I know they're coming up soon.
Yeah,
I wanna go to-
mid-June.
Want to see that game and then Mets Reds. I think that's in July.
I don't really want to see the Mets beat up like the Reds series. The Reds don't tickle anything with me.
I just, it's honestly for me it's Ali De La Cruz.
Yeah, to see him. Yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's in
actually,
the
that-
series is in July. The Cincinnati one. Yeah.
You guys don't collect bobbleheads?
What happened?
You guys
Bobbleheads?
don't
Oh,
bobblehead collectors?
I mean, when
No.
I was a kid, I used to do it, but not now.
Me and my friends still do.
What are you, 12? Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some of them signed. I sell some of them.
Oh yeah, I mean if you can sign them and sell them, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. That's fair.
Yeah,
And
That's
Susan
fair.
Waldman, signature bobblehead.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting rid of my Jason Tatum signed jersey. Let's see where I go. Probably for him to die or go to the Hall of Fame though. Then I'll sell it.
He almost did die though, so
Yeah,
you're close to selling it,
yeah.
right? You're like,
Wait, when did he almost die?
I mean,
he
he got
broke
hurt,
his-
right?
his Achilles almost blew off.
I mean, you can survive whatever Achilles. Probably.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
looked like he
I
was
mean,
gonna die
Well,
though.
he could walk
He-
around at least. I don't know if he's running on
yeah.
a basketball court, but
Well, he ain't gonna be running for a while, like the end of next season.
I mean, not recommended at least. He could still do it if he wanted. Like
Mm-hmm.
theoretically, nothing's stopping him.
All right, guys. We'll continue this convo next week. Again, guys, tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry. Sportsload, I'm your host, Ja. It's Mr. GPS, and we was glad to, with his grace, Van himself, to bless us with his Yankee love, whatever you want to call it, whatever. We don't care. But thank you, Van, for tuning in. All right, guys. I'll see you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. We out, baby.